Hi my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Last episode went out a couple of days ago, my friends. It's linked above for you right now if you've missed it. There's lots to get caught up on right now in today's episode, and it's a big one as well. So my friends, I'm not going to hold off. We're just going to jump in. Let's do this. So, first thing I want to talk about, my friends, very quickly, is that the Mario Ilardi deal has now gone through. It is done and dusted. He is off. We knew that was happening. He wanted a new challenge. We've allowed him to have that new challenge. If I just quickly go to the transfer centre, we have got a few things going on here as well. Potentially got a goalkeeper coming in. His contract, it's been offered. We'll just have to wait and see. There are other clubs interested in the player. But this is Stefan Busoik, I think is how we're pronouncing that name. I'm really not too sure. But I've got him for him. I just think he looks so good. And we've got to start thinking about a brand new goalkeeper because Petrov isn't getting any younger. He's going to get to a point where potentially he's not good enough as well. Like, he's been a staple in the team, but he is going to get to a point where he might not be good enough as we try to, tackle this Champions League. So I've got him for a very young goalkeeper. Looks pretty good. That offer's on the table. And as a result, it does mean that Damyanov is going to be leaving the football club. Couldn't find him anywhere to go permanently, but it looks as though he's going to go out on loan with a view to a permanent deal. So that is in the mixer as well. As you can see, lots of other stuff going on. Offers being made for players here, there and everywhere. But I don't really want to break up the squad too much. Here we go, though. Fixtures. Let's take a look at what's been happening. So last episode, obviously, if you're sticking with me and you haven't gone and got caught up, 2 draws in the Champions League group stages was last episode. It meant that we go through to the Europa League knockout stage. We missed out by a point on going through in the Champions League, but it was a good episode in my opinion. To hold our own in the group that we were drawn in was pretty special, to be honest with you. Since then, the form has been very good. You'll see in the league, it was a 4-1 win against Habar. D'Alessandro got a brace. Kostov and Clicking with the goal. Cherno were up next, 2-0 win in this one. It had already been put to bed before they had a man sent off through Clicking and Zekanovic. Then it was the mid-season break. Lots and lots of friendlies been played. Won them all. Pretty good. Not going to bother going through them. Then we came up against CSK Sofia. Clicking with a brace. Zekanovic with a goal. Top stuff there. From the boys. Then it was CSKA 1948, another 3-0 win. D'Alessandro from the spot, Rusenev and Tenev with goals. They're 2 lads, as we all know, come through the academy. Tenev had to come in because we had real issues with some injuries, but they seem to be clearing themselves up. Then it was the turn of Botev Plovdiv, and it was a 1-0 win. Zekanovic with the goals. And that brings us up to date. And basically, you can now see, it is now announced that Red Bull Salzburg are the team we're going to be going up against over 2 legs in this first knockout round. They're a good team. They're a very good team, and they must be to have made it to this stage. So no game, in my opinion, in this Europa League in the run to a potential final. We don't know how far we're going to get. They're going to be hard games, so we're going to have to be at our very best. But apologies if you can hear any noise. Got the windows open. Still very hot here in the UK, so I do apologise for that. But we are going to crack on and play some football in a moment. I'm just going to get you up to date, though, where the FBet League title is concerned. We are basically on the road to winning it once again. 61 points on the board. Pretty incredible. 20 wins from 21 games played. It's our best season so far as far as the league is concerned. We're expected to challenge for the title every single season. I'm sure that will get to a point where we're expected to win it every single season because we have become such a dominant force. As you can see, we've made it to the semi-finals as well of the Kupa Bulgaria. Looking like we could get pretty tough opposition in the final. But yeah, we're just going to crack on now, my friends, and we're going to play some Europa League football, which is a first for this little football club, under our tutelage at the end of the day, isn't it? We are going to stick with the more defensive formation, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm assuming that these teams are going to be as good as the teams we were coming up against in the Champions League as far as we're concerned. We are still a very small football club. Our reputation isn't very good. The league's coefficient is still low. So although we've got some pretty good players in the team as far as like our league is concerned, they're overall generally not amazing in the wider, the grand scheme of things basically across Europe. But I still think we're building something pretty special. So my friends, let's do this. Home leg first. Hopefully we can make that count. So we're going to go with Petrov in goal, Duzel Sasev at fullback. We're going to go Crasado next to Antonov in the defence. We're going to go Pozgai in defensive midfield. I was so impressed with him in the Champions League. I'm going to play him there again. We're going to go D'Alessandro and Lesko in the midfield. Clicking down the left, Gagliardi down the right, and we're going to go with Zekanovic up top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Home leg against Red Bull Salzburg. We will see what's going to go down in this one. I don't really know where to rate them. I don't know if they're on our level, if they're a bit better than us or whatnot. I looked at a few of their players. They look good. But yeah, I just don't really know how to rate our opposition in this game. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. So we will wait and see, basically. But let's just keep everything crossed for a good game. And hopefully we don't crash out after working so hard in the Champions League. We don't crash out in this first knockout round, basically. But 10 minutes gone in the first half, and as you can see, it is a better start from your Litex boys, basically. 15 minutes now on the clock. Corner. Zekanovic with it. Deep one. Dealt with well by Red Bull. D'Alessandro is going to pick it up, though. Is he going to be able to recycle the football as he does come forward? Nice ball back to Gagliardi. Now Dozel. That's a really good ball into the box. Defended well again, though. Tasev into Lesko. Back to Tasev. Good ball. Gagliardi at the back post. Get in there. Got his big head on it. And that's 1-0 to Litex. And we're going to have another highlight straight after, like literally a minute later, as Clicking goes through. Oh, with it, the woodwork. Clicking still with the ball, and he can't get his shot on goal. Unbelievable scenes. Already had 6 shots in this first half. What a start this has been. D'Alessandro's picked up a knock. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. But another highlight, and it's going the way of Salzburg this time, as they do come forward, working the ball well into Zich, who can't get his shot on target. That just goes wide. But it is a worry that it is there and that they can hurt us. But half-hour mark we're about to hit, and Clicking on the football into Zekanovic. Gagliardi, it's pretty straight there at the goalkeeper, but that should have been 2-0. I think if you put anybody else in that position, they're potentially putting that one away. Gagliardi, not really known for his finishing. He's never had a big season in front of goal. He's more of an assist merchant. He helps us there rather than putting them in the back of the net. We're probably, by the looks of things, going to get to half-time at 1-0 to the good. But I do think it's very much advantage us, because we've been very good. And I'm just going to tell them they're capable of a bit more and try and fire them up a little bit. But yeah, that was a very, very good 45 minutes of football. I'm going to have to start thinking about changes soon. Hopefully, maybe, the changes could influence us to go grab a second. Because I don't really like the whole 1-0. Would be nice if it was a bit more we could go for here. Yeah, changes are going to be on their way, I think. Right. D'Alessandro is probably going to have to make way. We're going to be Yankov on for him. Pozgai, push him into the midfield. And I'm going to just leave it there for now. But I think Kostov might be the next one. I did think about Kostov then. But Zekanovic's set pieces are one of the big reasons why I keep him on the football pitch a lot of the time. Very, very good from free kicks and corners. Tasev into Clicking. Back to Tassiv. Let's go. Into the box, and Luigi Gigliani grabs a second goal and a second header. Something he's not renowned for, ladies and gents, but he's getting the job done for us in this one, isn't he? Changes. Sakanovic, Kostov tend to make that change a lot, and clicking for Damjanov just to get some fresh legs down that left-hand side. 2-0 though, job is done. It's been a pretty dominant display by Litex. So yeah, I'm very happy with this result. Very, very happy with this result. We're going to have 3 minutes added on. And are we going to get one more highlight before Damjanov nicks in? That's a really, really good interception from him. Now he's going to drive down the wing. Always runs his man. And what a goal that is by Nikolai Yankov. What an absolute hit. Top corner. Not saving it. 3-0. Job done. I'm sure we can all agree that we cannot complain with that performance. A 3-0 advantage going into the away leg. Just hoping we don't throw it away now and completely mess things up. But what a performance that was from the boys in the home leg. And hopefully we can continue it in this second leg. So, my friends, let's just get on with it, shall we? We're not gonna stand on ceremony. We're just gonna jump in and crack on with this game and get this done and dusted, basically, and then potentially find out who we're gonna get in the next round. We're gonna go with Petrov in goal, Duzel and Tassiv at fullback, Krasado and an off centre back. Yankov is gonna come back in for this one. Lots of games being played, so we do have to rotate the team. We're gonna go Lesko next to D'Alessandro. Angelov's gonna play on the right. Rusanev is gonna come in and play on the left, and Zekanovic is going to play up top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second leg, and we bring that 3-0 advantage into this one. We dominated that first leg. Let's be completely honest here. Absolutely dominated it. I'd like to think we can go away from home and just kind of sit in and grab the result, basically. I've rotated. Is brave, I guess, on my part to bring a few of these players in, like your Angelovs and your Rusanevs, but with a 3-0 advantage, I feel comfortable enough to do it. And I've just got to keep an eye on the players. We've been picking up lots of little knocks here and there, and little niggly injuries have started to creep in because of the amount of football that we've been playing this season. First highlight, keeper kicked that out. It's come to nothing. Tassiv takes it down, and we go back to Petrov, who now finds Andanov, who now finds Duzel. Where's this going to go next? He's going to drive up the wing into Angelov, who checks back, drives inside, tends to do this a lot, does Angelov, but that's because he's got that sort of attacking midfield instinct. Ball in from Duzel. It was a great cross. Now into Yankov. Into Tassiv, into Rusanov. Where can this youngster go? That's a lovely, oh, it was a lovely piece of play from Rusanov, and we just can't finish it off. It's a good save in the end, but brilliant football from Litex once again. We really do play some silky stuff. It's taken a long time. What we into, like season 7 now, I believe, something like that. I could be well ahead. I could be just be season 6. I can't remember off the top of my head, but no, we've been at it a while. But I feel like we are slowly being able to keep the team together, and as a result now, the team's starting to play some better football. We have some ballers as well in this team. We really do. D'Alessandro, Lesko, that partnership, unreal. Zekanovic, brilliant player. Krasado, brilliant player. Like, we've got some top players now. And we're proving that on the European stage as we look as though we're going to work our way to half-time, and it's going to be a 0-0. But I don't care. I don't really need the drama. I'm just going to say, like, we're leading on aggregate. Carry on. Keep doing this job, boyos. Free kick here to Salzburg. Well dealt with by the defender. That's a good defensive header there. They're going to come back at us, though. That's a good effort. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Saved onto the post. Hit him on the back. Nearly ended up in the back of the net. Petrov, don't do that to me. Do not let these guys back in it. If they grab one goal, that could be all they need to mount the comeback attack. Going to make a change. Rusanev is going to come off for Damjanov. It was always a big risk to play the youngster there on the left-hand side. Right, Duzil with the throw in to Angelov, receives it back. Now D'Alessandro, good ball in. Tasev into Lesko. Now Damjanov, shot gets deflected. Ball back though, and Zaganovic! There you have it, 3-0, and basically done this anyway. But to grab that away goal, they now need 5, and they're never gonna find 5 goals. It's game over. We're through to the next round. I genuinely thought coming into the game we were already through to the next round, but we are definitely through to the next round now. Tasev throw in, not the greatest throw in there. It was very weak from Tasev, but we've got away with it. Got it back. Yankov into Lesko. Now into D'Alessandro. That pass was poor from D'Alessandro. And that's going to be a ball over the top. Well headed by Crosado getting up there. Yankov now on the football. Nice patient play from the boys. Into Damjanov. Lesko. What a ball that is. Angelov. He's going to have to go back. He does go back. Duzil. Into D'Alessandro. Get in there! Come on! 2-0. Game well and truly over. And a brilliant goal from us again. We have been sensational in today's episode. The last few you've not seen many goals, but today you've seen 5. And could there be more? Pozga is going to come on for Yankov. Smart change to make, in my opinion. He was on a yellow. Yankov picks up a lot of cardage. They're changing their formation about a lot, and it's not helping them. It's not helping them. No, it's done. It's over. They've had more chances in this second leg. They definitely have, but it is a slightly weaker team that I've put out there. Couple of minutes added on. Get in. Next round, here we come. And after another solid performance from the team, we book ourselves a place in the next round, my friends. That was a brilliant performance from this team. I didn't realise this team was becoming as good as it is. It really is becoming a very, very good team. 1 or 2 more really class youngsters, and I think we might be onto something, you know. But let's draw this next round. Lots of very good teams in here. Monaco, Dortmund, Sociedad, Tottenham, Sevilla, Milan. Like, you take your pick. They're in here, my friends. So let's make this draw for the next round of the Europa League. First out of the hat is that of Italian side Roma. They're going to be taking on Dortmund of Germany. We've got Feyenoord. They're going to be taking on Sevilla. We've got Milan, and they are going to be taking on Leicester City, who I should say are becoming a massive club where this little save is concerned. They're a big club in real life, but they are becoming really good on this. We got Litex are out the hat. We are going to be playing our home leg first and foremost, and we're going to be taking on Spartak Moscow. You will remember some time ago we got offered the chance to go to Spartak Moscow, so it's actually refreshing to see that they've not really gone on and jumped up that far. They're actually still in this sort of the Europa League. So, you know, we're level with that team. So we probably made the right decision not to move there. We'll just complete the draw. Lyon, Atalanta, AZ, Sociedad, Zenit by Leverkusen, and Monaco will take on Tottenham. So yeah, it's an interesting draw. That it does have to be said. Russian team, their reputation is much larger than ours. But yeah, that should make for pretty good viewing. I'm just going to quickly go to transfer businessos because we have completed the deal for that goalkeeper now, ladies and gentlemen, and you will see that Damjanov has gone out on loan to September Sevilla. So yep, he's here. He's a Litex player, and I'm hoping that, you know, we can really push him on and he can be an amazing player for the club. He's going to play backup for the remainder of this season because obviously Petrov is just a staple in the team, but there's nothing to say that within a year or two he can't be the club's number 1. I think he looks like a really good goalkeeper, and to get him for £1 million is pretty good going, in my opinion. I'm just going to jump over to the fixtures because obviously we're going to talk about next episode, but we did play a game against Botev, Vraka, 3-1 win. Kostov with a brace and Corcoran with the other goal. They did score first, but you'll see that Busuik did make his debut in this game as well. But But yeah, they didn't hurt us at the end of the day. I think what I'm going to do next episode is I might even make it a free game special. I have my reasons for this. Basically, we could tie up the league title as well as play the 2 games against Spartak Moscow. So I might make it a free game special next time. So we're going to have Spartak over 2 legs, but the Ludogorets game is the last game of the preliminary phase. And if we head over to the league table, you're going to see that we are 19 points ahead. And you only need to be 15 points ahead at the end of the preliminary phase to win the title, basically. There's only 15 points available during the championship phase. So we could get it done early. And so that's why I'm probably going to have to do a free game episode next time so that we can witness the league title being clinched and we can watch the Europa League football. But yeah, it should be pretty good. But as you can see, 64 points. It's been a complete domination basically this season. Yeah, we've slacked off a bit as far as top goal scorers and things like that, but look at the average ratings, they're enormous. 13 clean sheets from 22 games as well is pretty good going for Petrov, especially as he hasn't played a few games, injuries and whatnot. So yeah, it's interesting. Talking of injuries, just before we leave, I just want to get you up to date with the team. Bosoik has got a slight knock, Damyanov's got a knock, Gagliardi's out for 11 days, he's still nursing a big injury, and obviously we've got Clicking with a knock, but a few of these players are picking up little niggly injuries now. It's starting to become a little bit of a worry. But yeah, I'll leave you with this site. My friends, what a season this is turning into. So there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of Project Black Sea. That was a top episode as well. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be far tougher than it actually was. But we keep on moving. Could we do the unthinkable this season in the Europa League? We will have to wait and see, my friends. But if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's the best way to support us in this little pocket of YouTube. Drop a like on the video as well if you've enjoyed it, my friends. But until next time, I'm going to salute you all, wish you all a very good day, and I'll see you on the next one.